ka malala
Dingo lang yun. Dingo lang. Yala ka mali dingo lang. Kanta ikang ngomala kang pila. But yawa kuli de.
But by most boya, by wolung boya, malam fali arias lebang. For ya magically kelebang. But you are talk of the town, boy. You told this so, boy, bro. No, Keba mala call kelen. Debi na keba mala call total level dole de ha.
Dundi la page.
No, trust me, you stole this so, man.
Definitely.
For real, man. Keba boy, bring always perform kan. There is a dancing move ST mun kya. ST ne ma oke kuiside ani start. Mala ko pasole ojele.
Wolu ST. Ila kella tantama lam boy. You know ila kella tantama mo nyar nyamin.
Akata ten na eta teng. Ay na teng.
So agora dong mo explain mo niya ma.
Mantap. Ikatantang ko ikakumandira men ikatantang ala olen sama nyola, you know.
Janni be alin demola produce la. So let's discuss about that moment of your career, like those moments in your life.
Yeah, come you'll be surprised that alin demo nata nyamin. First year, Ntata Open Mic Festival. Yeah, Nimbano, you know, be rehearsals la. Be freestyle. Computer don't go alin domo.
Was it 100 positive from everybody? Oh,
bro. To tell you the truth, open mic name birim ko alin domo walom best year tintea. Yala ne mo ben into say tale boy alin domo. It's like, yeah, come on boy, who says alin domo boy realistically? So you know, people went home with that, you know. Comme yala ne stage ote jandita ka jita fama ya lonko yo jing dula tale everybody is satisfied.
Molia jele wo style nin after you will develop hani style ni rap ta fam that flow is there, like that early stage of ST flow what fast flowing a bijele.
But because Nyajibe time when me mixtape record la, it wasn't even like music is supposed to be a career for me.
Okay.
It was never like that. You know, by then we will talk about just whatever it is. American will imitate and all that stuff. It was more of that, you know, yet recording and stuff like that. But it was never like, you know, I'm supposed to be an artist.
Even nibe Brikama phone. If you are a rapper, you are not that more relevant, but you keep on pushing, bro.
Amanke you are not relevant. More manga rapper TJ from yala no man ninga kawa. More big a dancer like it was completely different in Brikama. Brikama is known as the reggae town. Artists come up to Brikama 3/4 be more artists let. But Momo come up to the kalonko dancehall, you know. Yeah, so it was one thing. Pruka energy in change to rap. It was a big challenge. But at the same time, Kongamim for not decide for a career. Stadium motto Gambia be for the first time in an unbelievable way. Mole Jurumata and Dinding Keba Musukapuke to support Gambian music and to support me. Now, you know, second year Tata Stadium motor gave at a tap. That year Tata Stadium motor gave at a tap. Bro, it's not just about collecting. You know, you have to be able to give back to these people that you're also collecting from. So Nata decided a foundational setup, you know, but even before foundational, we were giving back. You know, come ni fendol keta samal modul ni ta coordinate help and stuff. We still give back. Stage into Gambian music like Nimilia start nyola. You know, you cannot count 3 people. Ni along be active ring still.
Mashallah.
Yeah. So my position on Minto, you know, is I just wanna support young Gambian artists also, because at the end of the day, it's not about in Atale album or launch stadium, Molfate, Tata Kiusiledu, Fandi, Tata Laltore. There's nothing to prove.
Yeah, that's been the discussion.
So yeah, exactly. So it's not just about rising; it's about uplifting others as well. You know. So at this level, bro, I wanna be able to give back to Gam music at large. You know, support all those that I want to support. Kunumbe interview la lemba for Kangale is not even Hanamanke ning table discussion right now. Like in the management, we have had discussions. Every other travel. Ming Kananang fix we have to take 1 or 2 Gambian artists travel.
Wow.
So we can create opportunities
massive.
for everybody else. Yeah.
To all the people that are watching this show right now, this is Lura, the ultimate boss in the building. Today on the podcast, on behalf of the Gambian people, I want to take this opportunity and say, yeah, all welcome to the Ultimate Podcast. Yeah, guys, make us proud, warmly welcome inside the building today. I will let you guys introduce yourself. Introduce. I'll feel free, chill, Be podcast on is a special session. Team Mansa Kundale Bidang, El Capitano, International Boyo, Ali Alonde, Brikama Boyo in the building, Bullet. We have Samiti, we have Musa Felix Jobate, and we have Moboy on the beats. So it's a different session, So we are going to discuss a lot about their tour, the festival they did at Germany. So we are going to open the conversation onto ST2. Samiti, mbe bulala ini fansole nyo kontong. Mole session ñu start.
Yeah, ma fansol be kontaan na ma jibir laal mu me kontaan na. Ba fule ko man sakunda la building ko no so kasa kuti je Yeah man.
Bullet.
Yeah, Ultimate Media. First of all, Mbafle, happy birthday.
Mashallah.
Today it's been your birthday day. We are here today in the biggest podcast in Gambia, Ultimate Media.
I don't know, say it again.
Yeah.
Yo, Musa.
Definitely. And happy birthday to you, man.
Mashallah,
so see my bala ni jada kende ba, I mean. Yeah, kumali along nyami, and Allah bola Musa Fili Jabate, and bijang bale jamba mobe content na Tony content alam ba and la coming. We're in the building at podcast and Animbara.
Yeah, ngako keba ma.
Yeah, malon ko bilela birthday to nung, So happy birthday to you, and also malay team man sakunda mundi damen bro man kan na team tote anyway. Team ST the Gambian Dream, Team Gambia because Tata Gambia represent that, anyways, yeah. So barimbe lamu lalbe konton na tool ni kontong Allah, kapo mo be, ya baraka, for this love and support, bijan nebi Ultimate Media.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man, me mo be konton na man jibe lalbe, to all the families, yeah, I'm glad to be here. I am Moboy the producer, Moboy Beats, yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, mashallah. ST, so to come on that, purunga jeng seneyandi. Like on your comment section, bring albe perform kang Allah sama jamto. On the comment section, you can see a lot of people, type in Team Mansakunda, they've been repping it, So ngawo bondi jele to hashtag ni nga bondi jele So di malong fana nga taila comment section tay ba jela jele Fan so long, iko alter Team Mansakunda So I don't know whether they can relate to the name man, It's really popping up right now on all comment sessions, Yeah. So right now, ST, we are going to start the conversation on the trip. Allah trip one. First of all, I want to discuss about the trip, the preparation of the trip. Like aketanu nyadi le janding albe wutula aleta. It's like I know it's been a hectic journey. Daniel be wutula jang on rehearsals and stuff like that. So let's first talk about the visa processes. Because ngajele ko come like ite imeta katamale tanin na itata Europe le itata America hanga. But some people are here like Bullet, Samiti, and Musa too. We've been traveling to UK and coming back. So how was it the visa process with the boys? Was it easy with you guys?
Well, honestly, visa ko dala mango clear back, because ning na management or relationship settle with the German embassy yala ne ni manke first second or third time thing kataje, so they've been very, very supportive yala ne, and they actually your requirement all mean beke, like nga management also tolo ko mini yala ko fana na do ko multi up and down to try to make sure everything is available at disposal when it comes to document documentation and other necessary things will mul nyanta kaminul provide, you know. So visa ko man na ke problem ti among kolea, everything went very smooth, more big, you know, like visa also, you know, alhamdulillah, you know.
Yeah, well it's a great thing, you know. Like ankajele come most of the time Gambia, you know, come visa ko ka ke problem multi come adisol ni lafta ka fundijang. It's good that for now you guys are engaging the embassies to make it easier for everybody right now, for the industry to go smoothly.
Definitely.
For people to travel and just go and showcase their talent and come back. Definitely. So the other thing is like Nia Jube like funding kel mulbijang like Mo Boy, Musa, you know, Samiti, Bled, and in the whole team will be come. It's a young generation. You know, Molka Jele, Adsol, Nim Kabonang, Africa, Ikata Europe. You talk about Yusundur, you talk about Jaliba, you know, they always take these elderly people, like Kebayatale, experience totally. Especially, let's talk about Summer Jam. Summer Jam is not a little boy so or any new other, you know, instrumentalist, Yasambana or crowd. So, what was your confidence? What was your like? Mune convinced for Boyol Bar, you know, Galbe satisfied all you know, leaving all those big instrumentalists in Gambia.
Yeah, you know, like prior to the time na album launching, you know, Nala Dua, you know, a live band keje ning Keba Telo, Anala Moli, you know, and Musa and Samiti, they were part of the band already. It's not like ning opportunity natale rek I had to choose mbenyene sambala or mbenyene sambala. Whereas Mo Boy was part of the band also na album launching too. So you know, like I've worked with them before ning opportunity na so ni opportunity nata nang, you know, then it's easy, you know, put near travel since we already started working, you know, at band level also.
Yeah, that's a nice one, you know. Mo Boy, mole ajele like bring Altata Almamol Malundino, Gambian over Happitale. So saying come imagine like ST Gambian dream, like bring a approach akoyoko abe samala somajam. How was the reaction? Yeah, I
was so happy, you know, to have an opportunity like that, to be going to Somajam with like ST, you know. You know, so yeah, I'm content about it, you know.
Ila first reaction of Kabira Koyoko, bro. Come me sambala Somajam le. How was it that day? What day filter nyadele?
Yeah, actually, what day the first day I like he gave me some gifs like that I got a GIF like come from him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been dropped and then Morocco, and then he told me, you know. So I was like, you know, I was so happy to be part of it, you know, because he's a legend. So just going with a legend, you know, traveling with a legend is something, you know. So I'm so happy.
Yeah, more come like Gambia. It come like if you are an upcoming producer like you, behind the scenes, you cool. You know, sometimes pour travel from, you know, pour la knowledge ka fon bate la experience that because you sort of time pour Europe perform stage it's a big experience for you.
Yeah.
So in a dream come like so soon like 2025 ibe tamala come like this so soon.
Because I come hope like, you know, come as a musician at my level play play, you know, anytime opportunities in you know, for me to travel because this is it. I was supposed to travel with Bijaliba last year for a tour, but it was not possible. So this year, then God make it possible for me to
Samiti, mole ajele like ila confidence. Yeah, it on the stage can never ila performance was really great. So let's discuss about the preparation. Kabring STR for you. How was the reaction like? How was the impression from you? Like, feel nyadele.
Yeah, I was happy, you know. Yeah, like Gambia legend ko coming ngada bantanga Gambia represent. Ngajala kami wala nyanda ke andum fanang sidala fana ngala nga prepare ken ko kami nga make sure nintara found will make happy, you know. And I kere wala nyama.
So you mira stage you nale come Summer Jam, come like Summer Jam.
As far as when the legend of the abasilo fara
like now when in tata dinding late tata dinding alama nemalin kafar kalay so I'll tell like a dogo kenunga.
I was playing with Tata 5 years.
Okay, both of you
after la ko link kana still la
yeah, okay. Nga jele experience nyim bijele, you know. So you meta kanne. So like nga jele fanan come like bring albeje. You guys were like roaming about. So bring it ila first impression bring brand Gambia. Idunta Germany. First time in Germany. So how was it like you comparing it to Gambia, like, you know, coming from home?
Germany different boy. After me you know ngaji ko mi unya na kara still. Suma live ko na ni national ko mi maganda. Germany is different Gambia.
Mashallah. Boy blood.
Yeah.
Boy na boy. Blood in the building. Blood mo la jele like ini estimate ka do ko kele. At meta ka tamale. Nakatama aning DJ Doning aning stone killer aning stone killer meta katamale ikela cool ke ka sena so ngalo ne behind the scenes, you know, molka fo ne koto ke be use kan ne ate sambala, you know, 10 so what mune convince pour ni STA taranyola comme ya believe comme yela time bottom comme like sama jam sita ay samba.
Yeah, it's just like coming ye life on things and time, you know. Being stone ning ST katama no. I just feel happy about it, you know, because nka post le fang fodol ka fanya boy fete buka jealous boy man na office boy iti ibuka fenke boy fete buka ita malef katama boy, but by then atatale coming. It's just like it's normal thing, you know. It's things and time. Ntenga stone tarajele. Na ST ni stone tarabe do wala. By then ST Mantelong, I just used to come up to his show, jump up and play. So after that, ST fall not I recognized by himself. Yeah.
You know,
ST
like he is very he is very dedicated to performing, to backing me up before, because nin stone mun official DJ, you know, and that was it. Bullet all the time I can call hello bro nyadi long boy ngana ngi back no ndenga DJ already. Some other time boy nyadi lang jana so bilon jelo okay nyadi long ngani back nka no boy ndenga DJ already, you know, every so ni wala kata, you know, so that happened for a long time. Janding at the form in akala backup DJ team malam fe kampile. So then after on natata officially like a backup DJ team, and you know, like since then, you know, we've been, you know,
managing working. Yeah. Thank you so much on giving him the chance, and you know,
of course,
to portray his talent. Talent, you know, portray, you know, because Stefan Ngalon Junale, you know, bring along, you know, and ENC, you know, you've been working with ENC, our Gambia, so like the loyalty has been there, and the love for Gambian music also has been there. The blood also, like he's that kind of person. Among he's not kind of that selfish guy, you know. Overlap, opuntale. Always ni naka chala ka fanyo logo boy kana wori STI ba soto la podcast ole atray rek boy ya link boy chief link boy gal ka busy le bot.
No, but ni aje man na jam because him more link.
No.
Listen,
I've been linking you for many times, bro.
But
at Sedikan's restaurant, we've been meeting like for several times, like.
Ila podcast.
Yeah, man.
What was the discussion about? Nkamunefo.
Hello,
Well, because listen, let me tell you. Listen, maybe ya fonye a discussion or something like that. You know, me along come remember, Bari. I have a whole lot of respect for you.
Yeah.
For Galilee, yale bring na inata na soto backstage ma access dealer. You remember it?
No, the access didn't have phone.
Yeah, but y'all and then over stressed and jele.
No, I understand.
Because you are one person, me along ka. Amanke kon katanyula onka nyo call onka chat le bari. You know, nielo musico kono from long time bri be production cool try ka. Ibota je yela fingo so it's been a long journey, you know, getting here da malam fe kam feel.
No, like you know, me personally I respect protocols. The thing is like I've contacted Sedikan. Any Sedikan close tale. Bring up contact. I can like talk to chief. Bring the different diamuda. I can talk to chief. So ni chief diamuda, but chief set up an interview for me. But then what time I to be busy in them. What time you were recording your album? So
Okay, yeah.
you could not make it to that time because you're busy recording album and doing your videos.
Exactly.
So we could not, even before you launching, we're supposed to have you to prepare for the launching, but we could not.
No. New for the launching time, things will go over tightly. But you know, like Canela platform or bro, I would more than love to support. Recording yeah, for real.
Exactly for this topic, bro.
Yalan with people like that, you know, it's not like Yakuma Sebile. You was there from saying for 8 years ago, or maybe 10 from now. So it's a long journey. Malam, people like that, you don't. You know,
Respect to ST Brikama Boyo in the building. El Capitano, international local. Adiamutale, by Moose. By Ngajale, come like in Kebama. Fake Malala.
Dingolam you know. Dingolam ya like mali dingolam kan tai kan ngoma like kan feel but ya ba kulli de
but by most boya by wolum boya malam fali arias le bang for ya magically kele bang but you are talk of the town boy you told this so boy bro no keba ma yala kol kele ndebina keba ma la kol total level dole de ha
dundi la page.
No, trust me, you stole this so man.
Definitely.
For real man. Keba boy bring always perform can they say a dancing move ST mun kya ST ne ma woke kuisi de ani start maro ko pasole wojele wolu
Ina kella tantama lam boy. You know ela kella tantama mo nyar nyamen.
Akata ten na eta ten ayna ten
so agora dong explain yo nyama
mantap ikatantang ikakumandira men ikatantama la olen sama nyola, you know.
Yeah, nice but most ngajele ni keba ma ala kol dum tan yoko nale and you've been dreaming to work with him for so many projects because last time from bringing out an janga molla kacha I was really praying for you to get to that level malam for understand molla kacha for mo holden because ikajele Gambia mulka instrument play come I'll tell you people that are playing live band that are doing live music they hardly get that support. They hardly get that notice from the promoters and the audience. And you people are the people that supposed to push the music to that level. And then collectively with the artists, the vocalists, you can make things happen for the artists. Man, I understand. So how did you feel working with ST? And if you have any one word to say to Brikama Boyo, avec la monality.
It's been a pleasure working with Brikama Boyo, come here for Nyaming. It has always been a dream to work with him, you understand? Because near GB like come swaga la cool start time no come they start coming now we collabo for the Buluwato back in like 2014. I can remember not that phone call Bula Praia Diama Praia and Prunga for the collabo. That was around 2014. I don't know if you can remember that 2014
Yeah, ulungo bri probably call na diamuta wala for nyako nyene na alliance for even though I cannot remember that but yeah.
And that's so that was around 2012. Yeah, not that over no more priya and ST for ST in an solar because some year remember and so so that was around 2012, you understand, not that over no more from a prior ST come on and so you gonna because still a former manager D-Jobs is my cousin, you understand, so not that name D-Jobs they were linking Pruka ST come on and finally another, you understand, so it has always been a dream to work with him, you understand, and it's a pleasure working with him, you understand, and then come here for coming. What word do I have to tell him? That is to thank him so much for giving us this platform, you understand. Come first of all, hana man kenying platform from some jamti coming ka collabo from di mal dama with something else, you understand, because ni ajibe come yendal mera na ko la bar mol fana bi jimulan ko wala fana gena mete na ko ela ko lantel ti denkilo kono ma fa musico kono but denkilo kono maybe they have been wishing to have him imaso until then so they understand yalla is something come I'm forever grateful for that, you understand, yeah, definitely.
Yo.
Yeah, ST sounds good, man. Ngajala like the brotherhood is growing. ST ni say like how far do you want to take this brotherhood, like the whole movement, because I can see that it has started and the love is growing and everything. People are loving everything that is going. Like Gambians are even really proud of what you did, because for the first time, like taking a whole team to Europe and coming back so fast like that, come like in less than 2 weeks, Alialla do ko ke fat Ali sainang, Alman CJ Kavoko ambatu na Europe enjoy.
Well, like kaya for nyamina nyul be munna brothers will let personally I feel like be stage into Gambian music, like nimiri I start nyola, you cannot count 3 people ni along be active ring still.
Mashallah.
Yeah. So my position on Minto, is I just wanna support young Gambian artists also, because at the end of the day, it's not about in Natale album or launch stadium, Mulfate, Tata Kiusiledu, AJ Fandi, Tata Laltore. There's nothing to prove.
Yeah, that's been the discussion.
So yeah, exactly. So it's not just about rising; it's about uplifting others as well. So at this level, bro, I wanna be able to give back to Gam music at large. Support all those that I want to support. Kunumbe interview la lemba for Kangale. It's not even hanamanke this table discussion right now. Like Nina management, we have had discussions. Every other travel Ming Kananang fix, we have to take 1 or 2 Gambian artists. Travel.
Wow.
So we can create opportunities
massive.
For everybody else. Yeah, you remember brothers nga collabo di ñen for last year, nga collabo di ñen last year, Rudy G nga collabo di from 2 years to now nga collabo di over 15 Gambian artists.
Mashallah, yeah, we've been seeing.
Exactly, so ketala ko yalla ne comme at this level dal like ni travel tan natanang, and we are working on situating our own band also me along come be players sort of like on the regular and better and stuff like that, but like at this level, bro, like I just want to be able to give back to Gambian artists at large, bro. It's not about an individual, trust me. Yeah, exactly, because more level also, and right now, you have to be able to, like say, okay, STI ninkala, but panang ay jumale uplify, jumale makoy. So na laftalo fanay taran na cool konongal, there is nothing more better than, there's no feeling better than yala ne nying artist o jakata superstar you go nganin support le no nganin support le because imu kalon what the future holds, imu kalon jumale bita level do to soma o sininding malon fe kam file. So I'm there for every Gambian artist ni yalon ko need tan support la in one way or the other. If I can give it, I will give it. Niminu man collabo fanan soto ne ya understand everything be muka keno at the same time. Dol bi je ni collabo for like 2 years ago amanta ke for this year la keta. Dol bi je 4 years ago long a collabo kaya manke for last year. Ne so na abete kala no sinya killing. So na manke bi kununga manke bi soma be kala but Gambian artists be mu killing net we ndola nyanta forces join nga new support dal yeah.
It's a good thing that like ila collabo for the last past 2 years ye collabo mul be di alhamdulillah will be they scored there 1 million doli 1 million views totally doli 500k views totally. So it's a good thing and don't find like it's good to notice them too, to notice their talent and support them too to anu ibaka kan samiti molbe murule kan mole ajele Germany al tata jele. How was the hospitality mbadun tege nyini nka wala domorol, because yalon tel jan dalta domodal la dalta bena kinol la yalon. So the hospitality there Alia enjoy nyari le.
Yeah, we mo kumi jere nga black chef sel no. Jere misala ay fruit juice le ngol juice.
E ga wala juice. Ila do galla do woro al ka do woro.
Do woro bi jere ya mo system mo. Bi jere ga la gele do woro.
Okay.
Pangde dongole moral naman.
Okay.
Naman ni. Kami dala ko mundo le primen.
Yeah.
After nga ko sa dia durang ani peneke.
Okay, ale durang so de jelda. Yeah. But bullet.
Yes.
Ela cool. Boy, so Allah hospitality boy, nga jele boy kabring ya keba ma ka sele on stage albe sele kan no la stage o kam. So akena nyaade le like come like Allah backstage compared to Gambia, you know, the reception and everything, the hospitality.
Yeah, those people are well organized. Some jam bring for the momo la tago ni la finkul bidi la. Yeah, mo la backstage fanang backstage or backstage. Artist or artist, you have your own room. So until katabawal ko no. Bring na performer wado sida. We just come and set up artist or na instrumental or we set up the kuke, we set that. So nga na cool ke na time mo banta wato minanjita. So then it's well organized though. Yeah. Gael la je ulung ela domoro ateta le.
Okay, we're gonna do this session without bigging up Benjamin. Big up to Benjamin. It was a great performance, and the information too. It was well spread and well hard too. So like Kebama ST in the building. So we are gonna continue the conversation. Like we are gonna open the conversation and step up to the next level. Personally, me, I just wanna talk on your achievements and so many things that Muya Lonko nitata interview to mulbuke nyini nkala. You understand? So there are random questions Muya Lonko nga pick out le, because nkela interview jubele. So most of the time, I feel like ninata jang, let me just switch the ball and just switch the dial and just take on the other side. I want us to discuss about your ST Foundation. Mulia Jele like for how many years now?
Yeah, it's been like 5.
5 years.
Yeah.
You've been working on the foundation.
Yeah.
Growing trees. Going location to locations. Gamenol baje kanne iba post kai la page tole. Yeah. So let's talk about the initiative. Why the ST Foundation?
Okay, so before I question or answer, definitely shout out to Benjamin, yeah. Well, because before mule na jam kunung nga interview totally, so ala nyin diamote wala tinanga realize come Mam Benjamin from shout out kunung. Yeah, and it's very necessary. Yeah, exactly. He did amazing. Yeah. Anyways, purukela question or answer, like bro, nte. Mbota Brikama le, nga musical star world,
Yeah.
Like I was just any regular kid on the streets.
Yeah.
Malam fe kam feel any regular kid on the streets. Yalan.
Yeah.
Amanke ko kom mbota wealthy family leto or anything like that. Malam fe kam feel.
Yeah.
So nga mean certain life be more ladina in a sense that music long. Yalan music yalan natina. Nga everything sort of mole na suto a ticket all sang, that's what made life for me. Yeah, so nintata stadium auto Gambia be fintitanam for the first time in an unbelievable way. Yala ne mole jurumata nan dinding keba musuka fuke to support Gambian music and to support me. Yala ne. Now second year Tata Stadium motor J Fata tap. Third year Tata Stadium motor J Fata tap. Bro, it's not just about collecting. You have to be able to give back to these people that you're also collecting from. So Nata decided ka foundation or set up, but even before foundation, we were giving back. Come ni fendol keta samal modul ni ta coordinate helpline stuff. We still give back. But then Nataka set up as a foundation. Before it's not like a foundation, we just move and just do things. Then Nata Foundation idea in Nafi and Puruka set up. But it's mainly to give back because all we have it came from people, buying tickets and supporting us, and Nimbota na community more support. Like, what are you also doing for our community? It's not just about collecting from the community, from the community. It's a good question to ask yourself too. What have I contributed in my community? What have I given to these people that support me all the time? So wala na nga to mass specify nga ka ST ST Foundation for Community Development. That way, yala ne nin taka jump in anywhere we can jump in. Yeah, nin tanying area la this is what need school fees or nita wala jola we pay school fees. If nita charity la deal for the needy we give charity. If ya nita ka molle ma ko improve la health yala ne health la health finances we give that, you know, so nga generalize. So anything mi along ka rice tana mi along ko, you know, amma ko ro bunda wala meaning correct, we can jump in there and also give back to the community, you know, since all we have is from the community. Yeah,
mashallah, it's a good answer. So abokole like ni launching ke end of the year, you launching ke yela album launch. So you could collect na mall blue. It's the same money.
The same money, yeah, that I have to put in the foundation to give back to the people,
so,
you know.
So concerning about the foundation, because now there is a team behind that movement.
Yeah, foundation.
So now Alkata Dawoda Alniwo team ole kata fo, you know, Alkata mole engage work community to Altata Dame.
So yala nef team yala nef also set up in a way that, you know, Momo division of labor BJ. Pura is the president of the secretary Fenkoti. Puru yala ne duko ni gina sonia Momo yala ni nyantaka minkeda. So what we do is say ninyantatala sanyang. Ninyantatala sanyang best youth group will contact lale in sanyang. That many yalong they are related to the same activity. Yeah, exactly. So ninyanta tala sanyam be all involved la nga fo laftana la sanyam the tree planting. So to len na mul so to nga team so to nga fans club so to nga fana minagi pour support. So nga flyer bondi, you know, online anybody it's a flyer you know le jom mulul ka flyer je na fo even ya nga flyer ni na je, you know, dul ka fanya boy nyantang ko la ya fanya, you know, people really do wanna, you know, support so ninga deming choose ningwal mitela community to ya mol ka fintinam because ndemo artist so de mi yalon ko do tata
and people wanna come and engage
exactly so exactly
on the process to
fananka mo jamal motivate le pour yana you know, so for dinding ke ba, you know, musuka foki mbe du nyola wulo kono yala ne, you know, that mbe tuturol ke nyola and stuff like that nimpareta maybe nga sakulin dingo form nga denkilin dingo la mi music to je yala ne and stuff like that denkilo e la den mole bulo ko si we just, you know, have that, you know, unity vibe and bond. After walking we have a little bit of entertainment and then bass janjang, you know, so
well said, you know.
Rinka seedling soul sanedal
okay kalkasa
na seedling soul sang everything near taji, all they have to do is also join nikata community to community fana na join ni kan wala ka cool sembentu
STJ senatale, you know, like it's well said mole ajele come like Gambia come Eurol mol ko over Eurol kuntule so every day, you know, this timba kata timba nyini, you know, wulol kono so ika over Eurol kuntule the different forestation no fanang siatale, you know, sama fanang, you know, people need rain, global warming and stuff like that. So it's a good initiative. Mol ba fole ko congratulations on that. I want to really thank you on that. It's a good move and keep on doing stuff like that, you know, keep on you know, inspiring and keep on motivating and helping the society, you know, that you from. Definitely. So congrats on that. So we are going to step up on other questions. Estimole ajele like Alindomo. It's a song. It's one of your ID card. You know, in your catalog. You call STB. Alindomo is a song on one of the biggest songs on ST's, you know, songs. Yeah. You know, the time Alindomo produced was early stage of your career.
Yeah, definitely.
Struggling stage of your career.
Definitely.
You know, I don't know whether people are watching, but then most of the time, you know, artists sound munke hitting the, okay, inspire bakele. You know, there is a lot of inspiration that comes from that sound. So, Jenny be Alindomo produce la. So let's discuss about that moment of your career, like those moments in your life. You know, Janibe o safela andum Alindomo. Janiba safela nate nyadile.
Okay. Yeah. Come, you'll be surprised that Alindomo nata nyamin. First year, Ntata Open Mic Festival. Yeah. Nimbano, you know, rehearsals la. Me freestyle, computer dango Alindomo. Yeah, ne bingo alindomo banu stop that because afonita movie failed so be jeleta.
Yeah.
So like that was really nice. It just captured everybody's attention.
Yeah.
So then nga nafi nang ko tenke. So wala na fam bingo alindomo stop ko kage alindomo. Because stop ko nga nata nyame no mala ba. It was never like I wrote it or it was planned.
But the verse, the lyrics on the verse before you come to the hook.
Yeah, it was not like I wrote them because you have to understand. It just came as a hook. Chorus wa natale as a chorus damma. Yeah, ne konga fo nyame rek be freestyle la with the band rek Alin Domo, you know, like anata na, you know, everybody was like, wow, hey, Alin Domo. So that I developed it gradually. But niaji be sama min nata open mic nga Alin Domo laje. Was sang of fan track man soto because the track wasn't even recorded. Yeah.
So after
open mic long nata nga track when you record. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, after open mic, what are not a song you from actually record. So around that time, I just have this habit of nga freestyle ke. And after freestyle, open mic because more people love my session in freestyle on coming to open mic. After open mic, long nga freestyle killing ota nga ke dinkilo nyinti, you know. Nga ke dinkilo ti, but it wasn't like I recorded the song or I had it was like it wasn't like nga plan nung komanya nta kelawal nyama. It's just something ming happened. So then I had to write lyrics based on Alin Domo just to fit in the exactly. You know.
So the other follow-up question is that like Alin Domo is a new transition from the old ST. Malong for ST real ST fans or Mulialong ko eka Gambian music follow le. Like me personally, I've been vibing on your mixtapes before that side of ST. Okay. So how many mixtapes did you release before transition to that style?
Honestly, one mixtape Damalong, and it wasn't like Ndama mixtape.
Distinction or?
It was an album. Distinction was on the first album.
Okay. Yeah. So the first EP, the mixtape.
First EP ngamin Bundi. It was a collaborative one. Named P Magle album mixtape of Bundi.
Okay, Pimaka.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a collab.
It was a collab, you know. Okay. And we have Benjamin on some of the songs also. Exactly. But after what all nata start ka album or drop, you know. So yeah, mashallah. On the first album.
So like Mole Ajele, like on the other side of you, Kabirika English rap.
Hey, shout out to Pima Kibedawada by the way.
Kabirika ikela English rap ke. Mole Ajele wo style nin. After you will develop, Hani style new rap tafong. That flow is there, like that early stage of ST flow, what fast flowing, a bijele.
But because Nyajibe, time moment na me mixtape record la, it wasn't even like music is supposed to be a career for me.
Okay.
It was never like that. You know, by then we will talk about just whatever it is. American will imitate and all that stuff. It was more of that, you know, yet recording and stuff like that. But it was never like, you know, I'm supposed to be an artist or I'm supposed to make money out of music or man, it was just about just something for fun or some stuff like that. When transition on nata puru ayake ko career, that is when everything changed for me.
For you.
Yeah, that is when I decided to blend in Mandinka. Yeah, because now it's like supposed to be a career. I'm supposed to be able to connect with my people more. I cannot just come but left a career out of it. No. So everything had to change, you know. I had to make sure information or pass more valid, legit, se mol nafa molbe thriller information or sifala and stuff like that, not just before. Nye mixtape la mo iba understand dangamolo reg, you know. I've been in dangamolo and stuff like that. But
the reason why I'm reviving that is that near still you can feel the maturity from your flow and the maturity come wole growth Fanata.
Yeah,
sweeter
definitely.
On the Mandinka
Where
side.
it's like background, you
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah,
like a background,
yeah.
you know. So a good background to play with
Yeah.
English rap already, you know.
Yeah.
So because rap man start ni Mandinka kaula.
Yeah,
You know,
naturally.
yeah, rap bondi ka rap ke in English lela, you know.
Yeah.
So you near English rap long in that ya change Mandinka kaula. Now you have a good background because yala ne ibe minul lamoy kanung yala ne yesilo formula tale already, you know. So it was more like that.
Yeah, Moli Ajele, in the beginning of Gam music, rap and in Mandinka rap, album Monkey Kang Sainteng was not the like the top
Exactly,
music.
you know.
So like in 15 years back, what was the inspiration? Muni sticking into that genre to believing in that genre, you know, fire Sambanangi Taranan Jamen. Because what time even Nibe Brikama Fong, if you are a rapper, you are not that more relevant, but you keep on pushing, bro.
Amanke you are not relevant. Mol manga rapati je fam yala no not Mandinka kawa. Mo be ka dancer like it was completely different in Brikama. Brikama is known as the reggae town. Artists come up ta je rek Brikama 3/4 be mo artist olet. But momo come up ta rek along ko dancehall, you know. Yeah, so it was one thing. Purukao energy in change to rap. Yala ne it was a big challenge. But at the same time, konga mim fue nga decide le kaninta for a career. Yala ne. So saying you be dancehall musical feel can but say nenema mul mwe mini yala ibe nyin ramadinka rap pali bala ibe point lines ultindila everywhere and stuff like that. Yeah, but 90% of them, you know, yala ne wala susu. Umila kangolti, you know, ninga tente jembe mim fola imam mimwe compared to ninga English rap ke. Ba he ndo ke style on American olom but maybe 3/4 be mamoy. But nyindo is like it's surprising pure mumu. Hey boy, ni kamu ne ko manika ka. Ali pa bil musical play. Ina ne marra mu ya mu nyingam. You it's yala ne foi sala fiki lamwe rek because it's not something mul kaminje or mi alonko it's everywhere malam fe kanjele. So yala ne it's more like introducing something new to the people that they are not used to, and yala ne uniqueness will always find its way in people's eyes. Yala ne exactly, you know.
Yeah, the time you dropped Alin Domo, let's talk about the reaction from you, the neighborhood, the people around you, and even the society. How did they take it on you? Like, because what time?
Yeah, Alin Domo like lenak.
Was it 100 positive from everybody or?
Bro, to tell you the truth, open mic name birim ko Alin Domo walom best iya tintea. Yala ne mo ben into say tale boy Alin Domo. It's like yeah, come on boy, who says Alin Domo boy realistically? So you know, people went home with that, you know. Comme yala ne stage ote jandita ka jita fama along ko yo jing dula tale, everybody is satisfied, people are happy. You go uro mo le pala ba fa mbalo fele ala do boy uro ka kuma stadium was like crazy. So even before I got off stage I knew, you know, this, you know, bolawati this year fatale dak ma fe kanjele, you know. So nata nang but konga fu nyamen wo ibe video da mala so tamba for Alin Domo because there was no song, there was no track, it wasn't a track. So wotolon nata, you know, track o nying safe nga job then nata nga record. Ya nata ke audio ti yalan. But bring audio bota, you know, yeah, people loved it. Yalan ne Modol had little things to say here and there. Minul mala mo follow. Because ni keba do ko nya kwa like ali ila nying Alin Domo nte force de nga mo do man dem ben ndingo bute because I almost will be din come diningol be bori ba fa Alin Domo hey yamala do be kende ari kikara yeah, but because I'm on song way so but when you sit down now you listen to the lyrics you are like yeah what a long connection on yin kanana malam pe gam je, you know. So yeah, you know, like yeah, people would say bring us cigarette bondi nga launching ke cigarette nga tractor to bondi cigarette mo be ba sa wa banta bulle cigarette wa kana wal exactly.
It became the biggest
more man song way follow, so they always gonna be like that. But once you see that your lyrics will more, you are like wow, now it's all making sense. So you know, most of the song will multi because I'm very conscious about the type of information that I leave out to the young ones, you know, and the next generation, you know, like I don't want to have to be the one to push in negative energy. Yala ne, yeah, you know, you always like nindingol kamol jibele ika molka kila role model walti. If you make it feel like smoking is so okay, they think it's okay, it's really okay. Man can feel it. So you know, like it's very important the type of message coming leave out. So na context is very important to me, bro. Sometimes how I write songs is crazy. But I have to edit, re-edit, right, smooth, you know, kebal salamo, you know, you cannot feel disrespected, dindingol salamo, you know, yamantara negative energy kakanji, yalane jakanji and stuff like that. I care something to me along kabe change le na feel more positively and in the environment rather than the other way. Yeah, even though music reality sometimes be track dul sort of like mini along is just strictly entertainment or for a specific age group, you know, here and there. But you know, generally, you know, I'm very conscious about the type of information that I, you know, give out. Yeah, exactly.
Mashallah. Moboy, we're gonna skip on to you. Mole ajele kom mbake la tenne mbita early stage of ST ngamuru back nganate nga mole ajele nala dua ST the producer Jamal Lesotho Gambia like mina la producer ala biggest producer along like no feisty nabe wo kacha kelale but mole ajele kom nala dua ST opportunity dilale pour yala sound dol produce like itemeta doko la itemeta kela doko Moile, from Musa, from Jalinyaya, from Samiti, from other Brikama artists. So how was it like come ST, the challenge come like ST and I have to go up, bro. Nala dua, iteleba dokula.
Yeah, it's like it was nothing like that. Come another lakanyako nala dua.
Okay.
Yeah, we just work. Like when among come album from me released in the album is what we work more than that.
Okay.
We have more songs. We just work.
Yeah.
Like we work. Like, that is it. So now I mean choose like any title I could choose like this. Like we follow, we work.
Yeah.
We just figure out.
So it I love vibe Jamal Lamoya. Come like he was like yo, new okay I can work with Dindima for Naidu okay. Ila production Jamal.
He's
I can tell you one thing for sure. Atayala nka work nyamin recording all naminul beke. Nala dua is like ngako le boy nyadi lombo ente nga inspiration also de na side. Anala piano ndingo na taram. That's how the track came up, bro. Yeah. Three-quarter recording all ngamin beke is never like written. Kabito le play like hey boy nyin doftal. Michael din na tap nga bin.
Okay. Yeah, Nala dua was like ning keyboard on then the piano on the other side like once like we had a jam on like jammed up with the keyboard, you know.
It was never like written still. You know, three-quarter sound soul big, you know, from Asata wall kata other song soul, it was never like written. You just play beats. Random beats or YouTube random beat.
I can remember Asata was like this video play like the first thing I heard was like pere. I don't even know what the song was about. But he was like record. Okay, I'm like pere. Then who called facial blur? How that thing came up.
Yeah, but he's very creative because Ninga friends start like I easily prior come up. And so mostly we have to go on YouTube, find a beat, you know, Ninga alamwe rekate vibe sort of how the music is gonna go. He creates something completely different from instrumental, but inspiration or katarajele. Okay, this is what we are looking for.
To connect on that side, on your side, on the conversation, like Mole Ajele come like you've been like working in Ataleteng, in Atalefotenga, come like you've been working with one of the biggest producers and one of the biggest songs of your career in Atafonala Dua. In a very crucial moment of your career, you know, what time Molka for a voice, still a voice, still a 10. You know, you happen to come and pick more boy. Mune convinced. Puri afoko ole. Mbotungata nala dua di nina. I have produced to that level.
Yeah, I work with different producers. Nin Diamond, you know, job tale, nin stylist job tale, nin J-Life job tale, yala nin Modu Boy job tale. Ngamera ñul be ko non last taka Modu Boy.
Yeah.
Nin Modu Boy ñoo long less than an year. No, realistically, less than an year. So album recording time long, you know, nga ñoo long malum pe kanjale. So Nala Dua was not like Ngadiatel. Because ATJ. I don't know if you get what
I'm feeling.
It's like if you have a studio right now, we go to your studio, bro. We can come up with 3 songs. In 20 minutes we can come up with 3 songs. That I can show you.
Mashallah.
So as long as we are there, the vibe is right. Bowl be kachala, you know, vibe be kekang, you know, music be play karek yala, and anything can come up. So that's how the songs came up, but it wasn't really like, you know, planned like nkaila ko boy. Nyadi lo lafta kat album track sabale record we never had that conversation.
I understand.
Natara siri nankai boy nyadi lo bit kilim play why ila bitul play I do play and so that's how most of the music came about.
Soalnya someone kibir like bro. Dabra no ko ngayon like ngayon lang ko sa malbira like. Kaya man ka bidi boy. Maybe musa sa akin no daman. Before ni ST ganyan like no. Demo ST na mo fan bro. Yeah, ndani mul ko song ko ST ko. Long time. Anong time sa lang kala tigero biro wa no. Barab ka kalam de because ngala ka tigero di stigi wi le no. So sometimes stigi ka tiket do ndala ano pringe wa. Anu nga tigero wa sometimes nga bundar. Ndaka tigero sana chebe pag ndaka duna ko free. Ngol bi so kami nga ya kami ndaka na. Nga mira long time le no bi nga jibe nga bol jibe nga fa nyanya ndaka na. In the beginning, as they want to feel they will be like singing dance blogging and stuff like that. But now there's from the new generation from like them. From your first song, you no, that track will add it. That I'm not that track. Sondol in Sadi, but since I'm not Sadi, going to no, not video, you know. After mistake, don't have Tarasoro video deleted. So, lava remix lane. Lava remix line of videos. That's a bad. Last one in Germany. Bremen. So, yes. I'm going to come to a personal question between you and this. Okay. In the industry, the industry is connected. Most of the time, we need more to do. Understand? When the team is big. I just want to, on behalf of ST, I just want to say this. There is a conversation I was having with somebody. ST is an amazing guy. He's a really amazing guy. Then move the team on. We give him one month program platform. We program ST can call me. I'm not doing. So you be working with ST, but even you want that program platform. So like it's difficult to have that kind of person in the Gambian music industry. Because one guy did DJ sometimes you get a DJ Blajan there, he said so how is the relationship between you and ST from the moment in our start to go? How was the function and everything?
Yeah, it was amazing, because ST mo kendo ultinate so fun all that. ST is like he's a brother to me. ST kala cool be bulajele. I can visit from na so kono no. There is a other way nene tada football ola. Mbarumata he was the first person to come that earlier day, Anata can check up and add the math on them by Mumel Nata can jive, and was idan tata shola or manta shola na shia kanala in tarambe daminto. Foka pare ifin kunu ikani min fotenti is happening, mijele nga call soto na drive away kodo kamani na konyo ko boy ga esti ko ila fenko officiel mala officiel supin na officiel kodo ni wala kamana kaje ga bante mo kalamta akonyo ye gal ko kodo kamena ye either you know it knowingly or unknown ila kodo kanale taraje no ati do ko min kaka sial mbenga soto no. So yeah, our heart is more is clean. You know?
I don't wanna bring that to this conversation, but then there are some things we are on Nibala, whether you know it or not knowing it. It's like we are living in a society whereby you have to on the dark most of the time. We go better on Jawolo,
yeah.
But and it's an information we are on. Definitely another day and go. I will see this from Kenya. Muna can become like. The first question is how many people are in your team for now? Like Union ST team, how many people?
Okay, excluding foundation owning, the whole management, Bekela, well, maybe dozen people, 12 people. Yeah.
So normally I did Gambia, come like sometimes Joroning, come like this other program, maybe like you are little Joro side, compared to other artists. You know, this again like come on here and go like they say Joro something like you know, you'll advance with pick better safe in a bank account. You know, end of the day, you know, the program was over. The other still a program or official program, you could have the boy after the time you are not going to pay them anymore because the artist them all got pay boy now. On a bigger concert, Kela managing you.
Yeah.
So apart from that show or concert, any other money that comes to your pocket, it's like it's for you. So why are you operating like that? Because I don't know, but you know, I told you that I'm going to talk about things that I talked about on interviews. It's like a podcast. I just want us to open up, you know, and discuss about so many things we are going to go there positive, so that we can change the mindset of the people that are following the industry. Because you know, most of the time, people like Bullet or people like Mulka Teleko, Mulka Americo, well, Nyaka find us. Estino can you know, Imantara Hani face you know, Estino like Karaka. I don't understand it. They don't understand behind the scenes, you know, these people are like they're working, like they, you know, they're working.
No, yalong kom banta mulbe la diamo kala rek, you know, mulbe la diamo kala rek. Kom yem important, you know, all of people like Bullet, yala na bulakang Estino ma, yala na mang krip karab soto. No, Bullet is actually getting paid. Yala ne kom ya fanyam sanule nungata nga play with one DJ. I don't have to pay. Why do I need to pay extra DJ all the time for what? Ma bekam feel, you know. Hanim man DJ sata bro insanu nze travel no Europe le, you know, nga DJ taje nga place udi ala ni na sound aya play mo le rek nga nana nga kudu bi collect ndama, you know. But ko nga fo nyamin like I've been in the game long enough yala ne and creating opportunity pour modul and employment pour modul, you know, is a basic necessity. Yala ne. Yeah, so atikala no idamati malam fe kanjela, you know, nyin kanala effort in dinkeje, nyin kanala effort in dinkeje, nyin kanala effort in dinkeje, you know. So having to create that opportunity puritul fanang yala ne waka bankola fa masambanyato, because now we have at least 8 people many yalong ko itafola we are jobless. We don't know how to provide food. At least more 8 or follow or more 10 or follow or more 15 or follow yalan. So you know, abola nyama dal ni mo be mo some people collect ya adila timo kang yalan ne mo busy in the bro crime rate from betalala yala ne unemployment rate betalala at the same time told them mangol de say new uplift no, because mo kilim mukabe no, you know. So eka jutu nyen na barate fanana little effort would make a great impact somewhere yala ne. So division of labor on that, you know, at some point for me bro, it's not about the money too. It's not about the money. It's always about doing things yala ne in a way that have a movie for them favor, like, you know, na group of security forces already that are employed. Yeah, so fully nata iman they still gonna get paid. But we don't. I don't even like to roll with security. Yeah, exactly. And I don't need to be paying. I don't need to be paying. For people come per security. Yeah, nata man na inyanta juice why I could still pocket the money. Yeah, but konga for like we rise by uplifting others. Yeah, so fonse ñu mutale dal nga ñu support bro wada male be yalla na banko fa sambala nyato anin na industry at
yeah I like to that side like I have something because even like almost these boys whenever SDA invited like even though I'm a producer I'm not invited but being Taraji like it's like I it's like I came to work because after always he got surprised like that. Yeah, he even Harmony, the other guy make a whole photo. When he is present to any ST shows along with the ST Bowl Jordan, like sometimes we get a J after you go, okay, this is from Swag. I just attend, going with our boys.
Bro, Momo nata soto, Momo kana soto. Yeah, little energy spend. Yeah, nita man na soto. Say, but ibe boy sul kanal. Yeah, because na side bowl ka over Nigeria, sometimes not necessarily all be mun na bowl ti nyang kana ni mo fly na nyang kana ni mo clear na but as long as you are in the midst all the time fong yesuti after na every show bro ibe do fix everyone know what like everyone know what so fun samuta ñu fi dal we need exactly man definitely
yes Swagger ya be for the that is it
definitely okay basically yeah be for there's one thing but pana la khala kan Swagger like I collaborate in I understand it. Then after video profile, I understand video in something happened to the camera and I understand it. So instead they had a call, I just wanted to call, I understand it, to remind me Nani and Bill code, I understand. Then but coming at the schedule looking I was side to tell him okay be at possible because maybe I was just confused. Camera ay cool because man la fi ka fay okay bi no cancel kare
okay
mala next schedule we na so then I and that actually from I try to be by the bush understand but he was like no cool anytime cool nganda kala anytime ya na understand and then the day of the video na ala say yani I condone some more understand after condone some kana Basilo come, after he gave me something and instead of and telling and coming to coming from a and understand and make so cool understand. But he was that person he gave me something new day from the you will have a fun come was he fast so coming at the
no, wait, hey, look at the cool first of all, they are exactly respect is very important. Malam for come feel, bring us that can move new or can you call or can new text. I was just saying it yesterday. It's not even like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, nimusa can you call, can you text, and then a man and then a man tire. With all of them, malam for come but since na connection on that the way they carry themselves, I like it, respect after they are very much dedicated in ila work. But at the same time, bro, they have been in their shoes. Ngangkarungale from Bakote for Churchistown, Purukataka recording. Nka paso Julia ngabo Brikama ngata fa Westfield nga jije nga for pipeline nga si studio just put recording because put tembulo recording ninga chance to nga record nimman record divi na je visita nga ko tenke fo Westfield ngam paso jo ngata Brikama manam fe kam fille so like nte musical start gal nyato Nicole Sonia tante bulu I know there is problems sometimes difficulties jang mol muka invest music to back o nyama isa fo mum ya ko ila fa video la ko di badi la ila fa nimbe kala most of the time you have to do everything on your own yala ne so I walk those shoes also so ninga ndokel je wato do libe kudol la I can relate bro like this is where I started from yala ne you don't want people to go through the same thing that you went through when you could have made a little change in it malam fe kanjela so
to all the people that are watching this show, you can subscribe on the channel and follow us on for more episodes. Brikama Boyo in the building. Molko Mafode Iko Team Mansakunda in the building. Ako atema I won't notice.
Lo, hey. Ilake lekofa ajiwe ilake aning ilake nilake itolenye Mansakunda 1-2 aha exactly harmony wall 1-2 red Mansakunda hey Mansakunda ye Mansakunda mu Mansakunda la wati
dindi mal
obio harmony
ko li bamu do la nga be pelandi Mansakunda no because nga ta wala no so
like his compound.
I get where you coming from. Jakal don't compare munti. No, because compare is like it at a football game do la pur ka play. It alter mu Gambia ti. Album la alkamu ka todo ko ni ala. I'm like be Jumal la. It was like Jumal exactly but yeah.
Ni na ro nyawe no. Mo be ga use na no. Mo be ga mo Jumal ga use.
Alto last spread. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to say really come in specific amount long. Because most of the time say nin nyantatala J Live la studio to mbita J recording na maybe mbe 15 grand ila 20 grand for a start. I'll record all the songs that I need to record there. After album launch I could come and give him 100K. Because everything went smooth for me. La record they have to. I think the same way now walked away. It's more like I don't want to put cast power song and just little stuff. So the recording came. After recording, you give 100K, nothing less than 100K. That at least for a track, full record bang, for sabalong bang, for whatever. I don't pay for the track. I try to pay more than I'm supposed to pay in a way that it will motivate because carry along next year after next minale. So in the middle of the they need to be happy, need content satisfied walk over easily. So honey call nyadi on 2 o'clock suito boy after recording boy because business good business too and then after recording I be tired be sleeping because this is the job so that is more of how I work with the artists, with DJs. Hani track clean recording, bro. You could make 50K out of that after not launching, Just also proof and appreciation also.
Let's talk about your collaboration with Mofridge. That is anything.
Yeah.
You cannot talk about ST without putting Mofridge in the context.
Yeah.
Allah meet up.
My second album. Yeah.
Last maybe like 10-15 years.
Yeah.
Been consistent with movies. Why?
Well, wato mi nanga mixtape job wato man no face lon na distance on album time on man no face lon yala nenga no face lon 2013 wolon na alindomo iyati after alindomo performance ni njita studio kan wagan yemul introduce but aman kente da manati ay Gambian artist jamal be backstage am be kumanda ko mole ñinon no face ti abe Senegal he is a dope producer. We feel he can make great impact in Gambian music scene okono. So mul na ñu kontong and that was it. So later that year or the next year lonna nata meet personally thank T Smalls la side. Because and in T Smalls say T Smalls la fly over Senegal for jang. Yeah, and what on the steering wheel in Kamambeda and Ninty Smalls, yeah, it's just about 10 minutes walk with Sifal, you know. Yeah, so, you know, Nkata T Smalls wala home lenung, you know, Nkata soldier, you know. So, not no face taraji, so T Smalls Panay will introduce, yeah, and what are Ninty Smalls with drop can already, you know. So that's how we knew each other. We started recording. Nga track record, Nadia Mutai, price for the recording Kalamin, nga track record. You know, ngata because bahatem bulunu ngata ngara barabu ke ngana ngaju ngat second track record also ngata bitana ngana film ko because I was so desperate to record yeah it's like too much lyrics sort of but imang instrumental sort of and other things so now it's like you found this guy he's just giving you just what you need man can feel so I have to go yeah ngana nyin tap ngani rabara ngani wahi fan dem ngana nga clip karab ngani do diala also mo nga half diala nga record wasini ngana balance soju that's how I recorded the whole of the second album not a minute beke yeah it's more like Bimanjo Bilo Nyinkajo Sinindin Doejo Sinindin Koba half yojo Kirib Karab that's how we did for album on Banta you know so like gradually na relationship of Fanangina stronger you know yeah because he is very supportive no face artist will fanamu so I music will you know so it's easy to work with him. Yeah, exactly. It was easy to work with him also, you know, like so gradually we had a stronger bond kata Senegal na recording KJ yala sometime, you know, later part yala ne mfana na cool beta kang nyato demanding then kana you know Gambia fang yeah nga recording ke ay murung you know so we did a lot of movement you know back and forth you know working on different albums yeah. Shout out to No Face on the cover Nagasaki. Yeah, big nala.
There are these questions I want to talk about.
Billboard or the TV, yeah.
You know, the first question is how much does it cost to do a ST concert? And why Mike become signed? You are so comfortable, man. Come in a concert, you know, even
yeah.
Cooling, I'm not from border. You know, maybe like video clip like a phone. But then the other side of marketing and stuff like that, it came from border.
Okay, first of all, miniliyang over long from the start. Yalon ne na first album ol kata na second third album bro, mtafanga la kadindi kodung. Nim few boy dandang kabo Westfield kata po traffic light. Kata sere kunda mfangon la kat flyer tampe mfangon. Ka foreign way nim foreign tembo yes. Ka wale use ka flyer tampe everywhere bro. Exactly, you know, I was there working food bro. Ikatama le fwe daboye bo. Yalon ne, you know, I did all of that. But Ninim fans will start bidding 15 years ago. Yeah. Every day the music will bro. If I'm not dalila, more dalila, you know, they follow you, they love your music, you know. They hit all dealer, everybody hit all more like they entertain continuously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years and even more. Now they actually become like family. Ni wali amo SD concert bedami reka long ko ibitale fix. They hani mantra kutu mo kay bitale, you know. But I believe so what happened gradually. It's not like that's how it's always been. You know, it happened gradually, yeah. But mingina important and I always look at Natrakul as the number one advertisement. Man can feel it. Like bro, flyer beteata, postal beteata, TV advert beteata, sign nila dinkilol man beteado. Ndumula nyanta mol sambala jisa. Yeah, understand. Yeah, so like in my mind, you know, advert will be musicality. Music bima ming overtate and nga play jayamu ya sinya kile nga stop ndata jana ifa ngomina boy nyandi yete insana nye WhatsApp. Bora afanye boy ngo ipo songo play kangwa atudu boy nga sa YouTube. Nobody is gonna put that in your head. You are gonna want to listen to it because yala ne ya feel like I go level to me alang ko ya appreciate them. Man can feel. So I have to work so hard, bro. I can go to studio every day and release one track for 60 days. I promise you, I can do that. Every day. Katapo buni minu mandakala kininti. Yala. But at the end of the day, it's not about your track or bundere. I need to be comfortable and satisfied with this song. So satisfaction mu ko wala soto wala na imuka translakul muy kan. Exactly, you know. So many kala man satisfy la no nganyinke because I want to make sure hanatara instead of nga 10 tracks soto yala na nga 2 tracks soto mini yalon ko wolong koti then wole more sense making there. So I'll put the energy of 10 tracks and put it in one track. I blow wole fisiata nga 10 tracks soto mini yalon ko maybe be man blow ko be mu okay track kolti yalan. Yeah, so you know that's more like, you know, until I work ethic that I want to make sure the songs that I'm releasing, they are there for the near way. It's gonna force them to wanna come and see what is going down there, you know. So exactly. So akakewal nyama I put too much energy and effort on the songs. So waka confidence dimnale, you know, ngalong ko nga song so release le. Abe tano be konale. It lahuta dauda yamwe. Now I am comfortable. I know, it's there already. Now they love it, bro. These people wanna have fun. They wanna go out and enjoy. And if you give them a good reason to, they would come. So that is more like how I na musical kajibe nyame. Trako nying wala number 1 promotion out. Demi bonde wala number 1 promotion out. I perfect. Not good, not okay. Okay is okay, but it has to be excellent. So wala na fana mol muka mo ST release ka no, because yala na nta famo puro nga satisfied track wala is a problem. Aten na job tale, you know, we nga song so I can't nga song also tole on store mi yala mabundi, but for some reason nin nata nang, you know, like, you know, nga track minul job, you know, when there is room for improvement haning ila nyanta for laji minala nga ko nga info so walang quality dal, you know.
So ila catalog ko nying kono ila the whole ST songs muna ila favorite ST song ti
na favorite ul siata le ka change le nyin second na favorite le so mga tara nyin na side ka nyin sound play rek ngom fay hey boy yara fa nyin dofta ten but because I don't listen to my music, bro, you'll never catch me listening to my music,
because
never.
You like you be progress kan like ni preta nyimbala rek
exactly abantale so maybe nimbol be sika ya play but come tell na rang waranga luntang o soto ten mini yalon ko fan luntang o lonko okay but nga music play but come defa be siri wara nimbol le be siri then go connect napoli. No. For the music, me mambo follow. Then what time on the but otherwise, you know, I'm not. I don't really go. But not favorite song of all time. I would give it to Baba La Letaro.
Mashallah.
Yeah, you know, like anytime a song in Lamoy Omba perform la, it's not like I'm performing for the people. It's like I perform for myself, you know. Like that, you know, so I song can hit like deep, you know. Exactly.
He's so to all the people that are watching the show, like Team Kunda, Mansa Kunda, Team Mansa Kunda Lafi Ama, like I don't want to hold them that much long. It's a whole team, like they've been running their things, like they've been doing so many things, activities, all these days, like ngajele from Kabedal Nata to make it more stronger, like allow tree planting the ngajele last week from Bringal Nata na a day after Al Nata ngajele tree planting now, which is a good move. Galba Kane, so I don't want to keep them that much. This is the part 1 of the conversation, you know. So ST Bijane nga over appreciate le. There are many questions nga mung sort of ST, but they nga feel like leko ndem batu nga code jang. There are certain few questions me mung yinin kala rek mo le session no nying close jam because man la fila come like ni la overtime ta welam. Yes, for next time, you know, molia renew kuna molia part 2 sort of. Team Mansa Kunda, Union ST in the building. ST like Molia industry like the artists have been working, so many artists have been working, new artists that are coming up, you know, Galbela Kolale, you know, Niring Ayosiata. Nico Gambia be you know, come like if yala momondi yala personal artist sort of come Nico B you pick out one Gambian artist or 2 Gambian artists. Even sign but you love them passionately. Ikela musical lamwele.
Honestly, you know, like, you know, I wanna be able to advise, support uplift Gambian music in general.
Yeah, the whole.
Yeah, with me, bro. Yeah, exactly. Ninga chance or ka artist will sign, bro. Be artist jama ba fen sign. Ita fong be jakar lale. Exactly, you know. Yeah, but you know, like my love for Gambian music be next level, bro. Right now, you know.
I can feel
Anybody me along ko you.
Iparita
do ko lale, bro. You know, you have my support. You have my support fully, 100%. You know, it's about how dedicated you are and how focused you are to your job. For me, malam fekam feel it doesn't.
Just a few questions, like Janibit are 3 questions, solid ones. These are gonna be kind of controversial.
Shoot, my brother.
Kabirela launching new sita, ila management team on congrats to ST management team to rectify that until kuola jana backstage. It was not like ne come galman access pour nga dunje. Nte natale demba fon len dundi. Demba atele dundi nte be lori nun dame fon atele nata en place dia en londi je. But yalon come sometimes stage ni ite artist on kana stage the main artist on kana selerek ayele security kala kubol kele. But there is a guy that in your team who recognize. Wala nata en jindi. But ate fon after another fa rectify ko after am suute wala ate na en jindi. So after mole wo rectify then te select nan stage kan. So bilin de jita comme like ntela kam fambe wala tan kan den moyen video then I wo dundi. But after ntena nata selele fon na do ko be ke fon saita. Fon te nyina wala fon after 2 days 3 days nata video nyinje. You understand? Just to rectify that. The question is like mole ajele comme Danila Sony. Bravo to your management team and thanks to them. Mole ajele like Timo they reach out to every Gambian artist. You know, that is Ata, Komonka, Broke. I had they reach out to everyone. Through Galena, Albania Unite.
Facts.
You know, Galena perform Sonyinto. So the initiative, how did it came about? You know.
Yeah, Tunyalong, you know, we had to reach out to almost every Gambian artist, every one of them. Because to me personally, now na launching yantakala nala dua the same day Senegalese artists were event was so malon jumala organize or anything like that, but ngalon neko Senegalese artists international artists yala malon pa nyanta nala je aka perform so I wasn't really worried about that because ngalon neko come on jamu yalti I don't have to be worried about that. You know, Gambians will support Gambian music, but where tinale mo jamal wulita with extra symbol buruka launching in support so molbe also condemn like a different thing for la noise over theater media nyinto malum fe kanjel. So in a case like that, it's like the whole country is just fighting for me from that aspect, perspective. Exactly. And then bita Gambia soul to nying ST is our own and stuff like that. We have to support our own. So sake lele o click. So it from kamusa no internet le already online and stuff like that. Be it Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. So saying, I feel like this is bigger than me. Ni Gambian will be able to. This is Gambian music. Say, muna nambe anybody to lakoma say.
Mashallah.
Malum fekam feel, So we had to put aside every other thing, and just include everybody. Gambian ole event mutale ya ke koi talon kom Gambia event olo nyinti saying to be mu Gambian olti, So we had to make sure nga movie invite movie fanaye fanjeje because before the song alone song is sold out already sinano le konga perform no still and just but like I said unity are over important malum fe kam feel so it was very necessary to put everybody in the picture movie taraje dal mo kana feel excluded already since yala ne movie achikale already nga kentati
this one is from the fans Kawin launching in Tambita through online molka fole they saw Demba Bama on your concert. So on the comment section people were asking sa iko still akorda paretale you know esti ko korda ni ngamoy la esti la korda pare la for demba ba mani ba ngurun le bang fa be musu kudole sambala na ma esti fudu la monte male.
Yeah, first of all, nakorda mampari.
Okay.
Yeah. Mba guru kan say.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah, mampari though, you know, there is still a lot to be done anyway, yeah. But I'll prefer not to talk about family.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
okay, no
but shout out to Demba Bama. You know, Abedawada. You know, like that's my family. Yeah, exactly. You know, yeah.
To all the people that are watching this show, with that.
Yeah.
To all the people that are watching this show right now, this is Lulra, the ultimate boss in the building. This is an exclusive one. Aliaje Nyamen, this is a different setup. We munna ba delzi anu gali a witness la, you know. So I wanna say a thank you to the whole team. Molba mbal bulala aliye fansol, you know, just say, you know, Allah goodbye words all for next time, you know.
Yeah man, ninka mba fansol be kondon na mo ba jibro ke kan dawda be kondon na mba fala le December 6 mbo concerto ke le Brikama Joku so akana fungo.
Okay, thank you to everyone watching. Allah baraka. See you next.
Yeah man, thank you that me and the na ko kele and kuma afanya part 2 na reso. Adana wali, we gonna provide them the good, you know, stage projects you gonna let someone
Yeah, my boy.
Yeah, thank you so much, you know, and happy birthday to you.
Yeah,
you know.
mashallah.
Yeah, I'm so glad, you know.
Mashallah.
Thank you to everyone watching, you know. Yeah, this guy is a king Gambia. Kamasifa, you know, I've never seen it in the music industry. So, like, you know, we need to know it at the right time before, you know, because this guy, I know it, you know. So,
mashallah.
Yeah.
ST,
Well, you know, I want to give special thanks to Natimo. I mean, there's a lot of people who be working background or Mantarajang. You know, yeah. So I want to say, you know, saluto respeto for the team. They made a lot of things easy. Purun fananka move, nyanta move la nyamin and stuff like that. You know, shout out to Benjamin. You know, yeah, amazing performance. You know, yeah, at the Summer Jam. You know, Summer Jam ofananto. You know, ngamudul haya jirenga Senegalese national youth haya jil tamatio. Yo, exactly. Aning yeah, pap. Yeah, aning yeah, la bass player and guitar player fanang as well. You know, it all muje, but they really contributed. So shout out to them. You know, shout out to Pasuso fananga mul join aning piano. You know, another pa fanando jana mi mul mako some tickets sold and stuff. Yeah, exactly. So share, you know, na drum player nga man kende abake, you know. So wala na tema makeup no jangani juma ko teng. Jumal man nano ko teng. Stone Killer fanang Stone Killer DJ Stone Killer, shout out to him. Afana ma makeup no because amang kende, you know. So we are wishing them a speedy recovery. You know, yeah. Bafala fans will be ko minul be Jana diaspora to Europe, everywhere. Thank you so much. They came with their flags. They supported to the fullest. Fans will Minu Bijang. They really they supported Minu Bijang fan because I bet Dawoda Idunta TikTok everywhere. It was everywhere. You know, everybody played their role. You know, so Mbafola artists will fana Minu Lialonko. You know, like even outside there. You know, let them just keep working. There is more ahead. You know, more things. You know, but Gambian music. Tol bil tati so nga connect nga new support you know nga muta new fee you know na musical sitano nyato you know
mashallah thank you so much Brikama Boyo for the humbleness and for the support you've been supporting everybody in the industry.
Saluto
dedum nasila fando man na follow na la duala kupuno envelope hanisa nga man na
anyantana de
always ka fo mba fola jang
abinala
nasila fondo na envelope hanisa man na
bullet ini bullet ye leso la way bullet
de ba fola de hanisa maja chief
ini bullet ye leso la
okay volonté tara live la fonda mo balo jolonta
yeah so na fansol minu fanambe opo ma fangola nin Saturday mbe 3 planting sotola in Janjambure you know the following Saturday mba sotola in Basse you know ye fintinang you know na environment along you know together you know start develop no you know
on the 19th on the Makati
and on the 26th Basse Basse yeah so ibe dawda fansol yana let us
so al konega ambo kuntula le ngawo dundi TikTok wo special ngawo dundi TikTok Mashallah, Allah baraka bake, you know. Yes.
Thank you.
Bullet. Mashallah. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, appreciate it.